Generic greetings and welcome to House Flipper 2. Today's beverage is a very refreshing chilled mango and passion fruit smoothie. Very, very nice indeed. So welcome to House Flipper 2, naturally the sequel to House Flipper, a game I've put a lot of hours into and indeed featured several times on the channel. The idea with the game is quite simple. You have an abandoned, rundown, maybe even half demolished property. You then have to go to that, clean it up, do it up, furnish it, and then sell it for a profit. It's a very chill game, it's a very creative game, and this is the sequel. Technically the demo, and I was supplied a key to try this, so I'm not too sure whether or not it is available, but there will be a link in the description for all of the details for the game and the store page, etc. But the main purpose of this video is to jump in and see what the sequel to a game I've put a lot of hours into is like, and mainly what improvements have been made, if any, since the first game. So let's go to start new game and we'll see what this is like. Naturally it will be better looking because of, well, time. I don't know if there's been a radical shift in any of the mechanics or what we can and can't do, or even the colour palette. I checked the store page out, but I've not really put a lot of time into this one. I've literally loaded in and went, oh yeah, that's a thing, it loads. So it says, hello Flipper, you're about to play the House Flipper 2 demo. Follow the quest list to transform a rundown shack into a beautiful house. When you're done, you can keep playing to add some personal touches to it. Tip, look out for books placed around the house. They will tell you how to use your tools. Happy flipping. So we have been placed on what appears to be a desert island, and oh, it looks like Tom Marino is calling. Let me answer that phone.
Hey, hello.
Hello there.
So, how do you like the house I found for you? Beautiful, isn't it?
It's a bit questionable in terms of its decor. Exactly how I pictured it, ready to move in, and what's going on, where am I?
You said you want to try your hand at house flipping, right?
Alright.
So I found you a house and organized transport. You're welcome, by the way. Now all that's left to do is the renovation itself. I hope you'll have fun making the house look amazing.
Okay, I'll get to work.
That's the spirit. I can't wait to see what you'll come up with. Take care.
Me too. Take care. So, yes, already a sinister tone here. We've been, basically, we've been, by the sound of it, hit over the head, knocked out, put on this raft and sent here. Seemingly against our will, perhaps, and, alright, so we've been given this property to do up. The colour palette is, it seems to be a lot brighter than, well, it seems to be a lot brighter in terms of its tone here, and also realism's sort of out of the window already. Not that, I mean, you could claim it was hyper-realistic in the first game, but we're literally on a desert island in the middle of nowhere in this property here, so maybe that's the, maybe a lighter touch that they're going for here. So, we have a couple of books. This is Quests for Beginners. I don't think we really need to read that. It says, Lost on what to do, no fear. Flipper Sense is here. Rooms with bright yellow quests waiting for you. So we're looking for this thing here. Try pressing R. With every tool you use, Flipper Sense will tell you which items to sell, to paint, and where to place windows, etc. Happy hunting. Okay, that's fine. And also this one here. Use your hands. Yeah, left click to pick up. Okay, and then E to do things with it. Okay, so we can pick up, say, the bin bags, and we can put them in the bin. What a surprise. Yeah, that's well, we're starting to flip, but also, can we click and hold? We can click and hold, and then move this around like so, and we're going to pick up this bin as well. And, oh, already I'm seeing like a grid there. That is quite good with some alignment things. Anyway, it says here, collecting trash for beginners. So open the trash bag and find some garbage, left click, and then by the look of it, eventually it'll fill up, alright? And then this is also the flipper tool, which is for selling items, changing the style, duplicating and copying. So we're going to go with the trash bag first, and on the top right it shows us our budget, tasks, and how much trash we have to pick up. So, oh yes, when we get close to stuff, we can then left click and it will pick up that stuff, but not, it's not showing these, so that's not trash, neither is that, or that, or, oh, it looks like some of this is. So if I press R, will we get Flipper Sense? Yep, that does absolutely nothing. Okay, yep. it literally does nothing. Fine, but we did fill the trash bag, so that's a mechanic that I've seen in other games where you fill up the trash, and the cones are not trash. No, that's trash. All right, so what I'm hearing is that we've got some trash. Oh, there's some bags here. Let's put those in there. Ah, but this is classed as a different area, so the first game did have separate areas, whereas this here, it says there's 2 bits of trash. So I've picked up one, and then that's basically cleared up. So for here, then, there's still There's still loads of trash. Apparently, there's 15 trash that we have to gather. But, well, let's go for a different tool. Let's go for this flipper tool, where you can go up to and sell things like that. Okay, fair enough. So it goes green if you can sell it, but it goes red if you can't. I'm guessing the sense doesn't work. Oh, no, the sense does work on this one. Okay, so that is our flipper sense, and we get these hashed lines going across here to indicate what we can and can't sell. So these bits here, which I assume were just going to be trash, just bits of wood that we need to sell. So let's just go ahead and sell the majority of stuff around the property. I can see there's some graffiti and vandalism on here, so that'll be something that we'll have to clean off. That'll be something for a future us task. We have all of this to sell. We've got a nice scaffolding here, but that's actually saying we can... Oh, we should sell it, so we will indeed sell it, as well as loads of bricks here. There looks like they've got some mold and mildew on. You can't sell the books, but we can sell that. Oh, that's trash there. So, okay, and that's now picked up. Interesting. Anyway, back to the sell tool. We have to sell how many more items? I wonder if this is one of them. It is one of them. And we've got, it says 5 more items to sell. So there's a branch there. There is that bit there. Pressing R and looking around. It's actually further up like so. And then up here as well. And that is now done. Okay, so any trash? Don't think so. We just need to clean, and it says stains. So, is that it? Right, I didn't read the manual for how to do this. We don't have to move this left or right, though. So it is just you hold left click and it cleans. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know whether I would want a more engaging, something more micromanagement. Like you would have to wipe it like that, or whether you just hold left click. That's the whole point in this look, really. Have they gone for a more easier chilled tone in terms of what you do or not? Anyway, so we got different tasks here. I'm just going to clean up all the stains on some of this, because there's a lot of stains on the ground as well. And it does say cleaning for beginners, so let's just say, you can actually spray. Interesting. Let's read the manual then. So, nothing better than washing off some dirt to uncover hidden beauty. To get rid of dirt, aim and hold left click. Cleaning spray to make it go away faster. Dirty windows, left click to enter cleaning mode. So, we go Q, and then, alright, okay. Right, I mean, it's not groundbreaking, is it? But it's good enough. So, spray, there we go. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go ahead and remove a lot of this nonsense here that we just don't need. There's like grills and stuff on the windows. That's all fine. It does say we need to sell. Oh, hang on. That's not what I meant to do. So Q opens up where you can change for duplicate, copy, change style, etc. So selling then. So we'll sell that and flip a sense. We've got that bit there. So one more task to complete, which is surface finish. And this is surface finishing for beginners. Well, let's get into it. So paint sticks to a wall on its own, but you can't say the same for panels, wallpapers, or tiles. Fair enough. Unless it's self-adhesive tile. So, well, let's not get into it. Lay down some surface glue first. Hold left click to apply glue anywhere you want. You don't have... you want to go over those lines? Set the area of your glue first. Press left click on the wall to set the starting point. Move towards the end point, and then voila. Glue ready. Now buy some tiles from the store and finally lay the tiles on it. Okay, so if we go over to the surface tiles, click there and click there. So that's the area. Okay, so we can now go for maybe panels. So it's saying we want these. Let's buy them, and we'll place them. That did not work. Oh, I didn't finish it. I need to do that, and then we hold. Yeah, then we hold left click, and you're right. So you spread that across, and now that's better. So hopefully we can then click that and buy it, and then we're just going to place panels there, panels in here, and obviously we've got this grid system as well to help us out, and that is now complete. So there's the front of the property, which is it's not terrible. And, we've also got these bits here. Well, while we're on it, we might as well do that. We've also got precise placement and snap to grid, which is pretty good as options. So there to there, and we'll hold left. Oh, that's not... Oh, right, okay, that's interesting. So, I designated this area, but not the bit on the... Oh, yeah, we went over. So, I've designated an area, and... Oh, I totally messed that up. Right, fine. I'll come back to that later on. And let's just go ahead and just apply this here. So I thought it would only do the grid, but it has not. So we've got a little bit extra to perhaps do here. So over to over to the panels here, and then we'll buy that. And then we're just going to place them in. So you don't really need to be too precise with them, just like that. And, yep, there we go. That's going in. And, oh no, we're going to have to do... Oh, yep, that's totally messed that up, right? So it is what it is. It is something that I will need to fix at some point. Right, let's just go back to this one and there to there, and then we need to smooth that across. And maybe we could probably do the edges first. Can you get two actually? You sort of can. You can go in between the two and do that, but no, I don't think that's really the way it should be done. So there's that done. We're gonna go for purchasing here and buy that, and then we're just going to put the panels in. How many we're on? We need to get 36, and there it is. Okay, so it looks like the tasks for here are completed. There's all the stuff for in here, in here, so for this area. Whereas if we go up, that's also completed. Let's finally go into the... let's not go into the property. Okay, we need to make it in here. So lots of different tasks. We need to get the trash bag out. Actually, let's get this soul. Let's get... Oh, good grief, it is... I mean, we've seen better, right? It's a little bit abandoned. Right, what I'm going to do, because it says sell, we just need to sell loads of stuff. So I'm just going to go around, and anything that can be sold is getting sold. I think there's going to be some demolition work by the look of it as well. So if I press physics, yeah, there's physics there. We saw the all stuff drop. If I press R, we can see there's a lot of stuff around here to sell. So a lot of it is like jars. In here, we've got all of these to go. We've got all of the couches and other bits. Like I say, the whole thing is just getting sold. That's building for beginners. We'll be looking at that in but a moment. And is that demolition for beginners, probably. And I think that's pretty much it for around here. Oh, the bits of cabinet there. Alright, let's go for the bag. Oh, there's actually a full bag. Right, can we send it? Can we send it? Yes, we can! Alright. So we're just going to pick up all this rubbish, and there's even more to grab. Is that bag full now? I think it is, so send it. Nice. In here as well, actually. Let's go for selling. Lots of stuff about. It says sell up to the 2, which we've done. There's some more rubbish as well. So yeah, it's already following the similar sort of thing that the first game did. So we have to do... Well, you don't have to do it in this particular way. Generally what I ended up doing in the first game was to go to an area. We would absolutely clean... Well, we would sell and clean pretty much everything we needed to, and then we'd do up the property. That was the standard procedure. So we'll see how we get on. So 5 tasks in there, 8 tasks in here, and 4 in here. What about in... Oh, okay, right, there's even more stuff. And there's a lamp and a washing machine, I think. In here, in the bathroom... Yeah. Let's go ahead and just, again, remove all of that. Lots of spamming left click going on here. And we've got, yeah, more to do. Do you want to go upstairs and see what that's like? We might as well. We're here, right? So, lots of stuff to sell. We'll go to here and flip a sense. Not that it really matters, because we're just going to sell absolutely everything. Ooh. We've got beds. Got lamps. And we are getting coin off this. We are getting some generic units of currency. Probably quite a bit as well. A lot of the stuff we're selling, I would have thought would have been... Well, like obviously this here, those cement bags and such, it's saying they are... It's saying they are stuff to sell, but I would have thought it would have been classed as trash, but there you go. And... in here as well, even more stuff. I mean, it's actually quite a sizable property for for the footprint of it. Okay, I think a lot of this we're gonna have to trash bag it up, aren't we? There we go. And we're gathering loads of bits here. That looks like to be probably a vacuum job. Hang on, here is the bag, and can we fling it over there? Well, we can fling it downstairs, and that's good enough for me. All right, I think that's most of that rubbish. We're not going to clean. We're going to sell the rest of it. Let's see. We want a completely blank canvas, essentially. That's the idea. So sell. There's 4 items to sell, and 2 items, 1 item. That's sold. Nothing to sell in here. 1 more to sell. Pressing R. Looking around. Aha, there it is there. What about out here? 3 items to sell. What items to sell? It is... Oh, we can sell the... we can sell the plants, apparently. There is... Is that trash? That is trash. So, trash to pick up there. 1 more trash item, which sadly doesn't work. Oh, no, it's not 1 more trash item. It's just 1 more task, which is cleaning. So, no selling in there. No selling in here. Right, so that's all done. So we've completely sold, I think, everything we need to. In terms of trash, that's sorted, that's sorted, that's sorted. I'm probably going to make a mess when I'm... Yeah, looks like that's all done as well. Alright, so... Oh, no, there's some trash in here. There we go. So I think that's all of the trash tasks complete. So we'll put that in there. We're already on... what's that? It's rated out to 3 stars, and we're almost up to 1 star. So, there's a couple of things. It's a vacuuming for beginners and editing connections for beginners. That's for putting in lights and such. That's the one I'm quite excited for. There's no secret that I really like the idea of the house, the original house flipper when it was in its sort of... when it was showing what it can do. I like the idea of plumbing and wiring, and that was sadly not really a thing that it lent into. I mean, you would assemble the toilet and such, but it wasn't... You couldn't get it wrong and flood things, which I don't think this is going to do anyway. I've come to peace with that one. But we'll see what we can do with this vacuuming. And it says, so some trash is too small to pick up by hand. That's where the vacuum cleaner comes in. When you come across a pile of broken glass, tiny bits of brick, or anything else, you can put it into a trash bag. Choose vacuuming. So we go for vacuuming, and there's none in here, but there are some in here. So this is bits of glass. So we just hold left click, and it is vacuuming up. Vacuuming dirts, apparently. It is vacuuming dirts. So we just go over the area and get that removed. And we've still got a bit left here, but that's like bits of debris or shell. And that's now done. So no vacuuming in there, none in the... Oh, sorry, was there one in the... No, there's actually no tasks in there. We'll go upstairs then, and we'll see if there's any in here. Yes, there are 2 bits, which I expected because we saw like this... It's like a broken bits of... pot or something, but it's now removed, and then bits of glass here. So going through the sequence as per usual, which is fine. There's also there's another editing connections for beginners. We'll check that out once we've done the rest of it. So back down in here then, what have we got on this book? Demolishing. Love open spaces, so does your hammer. We have a sentient hammer that has thoughts and feelings. Demolish a wall, aim at it and hold left click to take a swing. The longer you hold, the stronger the hit. Release left click to see the damage. Be more precise. Q to change to hammer mode. Now you can hit bricks 1 by 1. In the wrong place, cancel hit with right click. So we'll go to hammer time, and oh yes, all this is marked. So if we hold left click, it's going to... It is expanding. Oh yeah, okay, so how much does that expand? Just taking it up. Yeah, big swing. Oh, right, there we go. And does this mean I'm actually having to... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to clean all that up. Should have probably demolished this before. Oh, actually, no, it's disappearing. That's fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. Cleaning for beginners. I reckon it's going to use the same window function. So, left click to clean window. Yes, so you get this squeegee thing, and then you go like that from left to right or whatever, and you get the windows. It does still have that forgiveness level, so you can see there's like dirt on the bottom right, and once you get to a certain percentage, it just says, you're done, which I very much appreciate. There has been games in the past where you'd get it to 99%, and there's a tiny bit of dirt that is indistinguishable from just the textures that they're running with. And, well, yeah, I like the fact that it gives you a little bit of sort of a grace. Yep, you've got it good enough, and it's fine. So apparently there's Oh, the stains here. So let's... How many stains? Oh, there's lots of stains. Right, let's just clean that. Yeah, definitely spray it first. 100%. Oh, is that floor? Stains? Oh, there we go. Yeah, definitely spray it first. Massively increases the speed of cleaning. What I also like, actually, when you spray it, it really highlights it. So you can almost use it as like a marker to say, no, this is what we, this is what we need to clean. That's good. Oh, how did it get up there? I have no idea. Yeah, definitely use it. Definitely use the spray as a marker. If we press R, do we get the sense? I don't think so. Three more bits of staining in and around here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Easy enough. Done. That's now clean. Shall we do the rest of it? It would be sort of rude not to finish it off. Have we got any windows with stains on? Up here, because this is classed as one bit. Oh no, not upstairs. This is separate. Okay, I'll have to go back downstairs to get... Apparently there's 2 left in here. Oh, yep. I mean, it's obvious once you find it like that. And then there's 2 more in here, which is... Yeah, there you go. And 1 more. There you go. So let's just spray all of this. I mean, it's a bit dirty up here. I don't know if that's dirt or... Is that mould? But we'll spray it. Looks like this wall here we're going to be knocking down at some point anyway, so... We'll see how we get on with that. Spray all the dirt here. Some windows to clean. Can you spray on the windows? Oh, you can't spray on the windows. Doesn't seem to do anything. Alright. So there's that cleaned. All of this. We'll check out that. Check out that other bit in a moment. I'm aware there's a bit behind. Oh, good grief. I was going to say aware there's a bit behind me that I've missed, but I'll get here first. And how we're doing. Oh, look at that. There's like stains where like the pictures have been. Curious. So that's removed. Let's get the windows cleaned. There we go. I don't know what the actual proper way of doing it is. Going round and then to the middle. Don't know. But it's clean. And we've just got a little bit of dirt remaining. This will be its own room, I would imagine. Oh, yep, it went from... it went from... was it like 3 stains to 18 or something? So, where is the last remaining stain in here? There it is. Tiny bit in the corner. Alright, so we're just going to spray all of these. I mean, this is where the bathroom... Good grief. This is where the bathroom... Or entrance to the bathroom is. Yeah, we see we're cutting through multiple layers of grime. So that's... Is that in... Was that in the first game? Multiple layers? I'm not too sure. Either way, it's cleaned. And we'll do the windows. Windows are done. And there we go. And then finally, the bathroom. And that should be, I think, the majority of that all put in. And this is just the prep work. This is just the prep. So I reckon... Oh, there's some stains out here as well, yeah. I reckon that we'll have a bit more to do in and around the place before we can... I mean, that looks dirty, but it's not spraying. There we go. Yeah, this is just the prep, you know. We've got a fair bit to do. It's asking us to... I mean, I don't know what's... How am I going to... Is that to demolish? No, it's not to demolish. I certainly can't... I mean, it's got holes in it. I mean, I'm coming back to that. Right. So let's try in here. It's wanting us to buy. So it was wanting us to buy a shoe bench. And we can change the colours. So American cherry, chocolate beach. Oh, and you can change it to... Oh, that's that. Now that is good. So you can change the material type. So we've got wood and other. So you've got matte plastic, glossy plastic, and chipboard. There's also default colour palettes. Right, okay, yes, liking that. So, buy, and this is where we place it. So we get a grid where we can put it to precise or snap to grid. That is good. Again, like that. And we can rotate it. Whereas if I... Yeah, that rotates it. Whereas if we go to precise, you can put it at like tiny angles. All right, that's good. Yes, fine. And let's place it there. Right, back to buying. We want a mirror. I'm going to change it to... I don't know what I'm going to... Where does that mirror go then? So mirror. Buy. Yes. I'm not going to spend too much time on the actual decorating of this place, just because obviously the video is already getting quite long. And there's a plant. What? You just... Okay. Don't like that. The fact that... Oh, sorry. Right, hang on. Yes, plant pot, and then the plant goes in it. Well, that means, can we pick it up? Yes, we can, and we can put it in the plant pot. At least there's some options there. All right, so there you go. That is what we've got going for us. Nice. In here, there's lots of buy. Whoa, there's loads of stuff to buy. We might look at that later on. In here, lots of stuff as well, but also you've got things like wallpaper. And also demolish, it says. Oh, we have to fix this. So let's go for there and there. All right, okay, I see. And yeah, that's pretty good. So you select the first point, select the end, and then you go down for that one. So and then you lay the block from the bottom upwards, which is perfect. That sort of makes sense, right? So we're gonna have to do the similar thing up here. I don't know. What tasks? No, up here, it doesn't actually give us any tasks to do that. I mean, obviously we're going to. Unless you can place a window. Definitely can't break it. So, for this... Can we just put a... Yeah, we can just basically fill the wall in. Let's do that. Oh, hang on. Did that go... I was going to say, did that stick out? That's probably easy to do. There we go. And there. That's done. So that technically wasn't something that it really wanted us to do. In here, it is just a case of buying items. In here, it's a case of buying items. I want to see what the other mechanics first. So, yeah, we've got wallpaper. Painting for beginners. Let's have a look. So, the paint roller, every flipper's best friend. To paint a wall, you must buy some paint, open the store, and get the paint roller in with the bucket. Yes, now you pick your painting style. Hold left click to paint anywhere you want. Scared of going over the lines, set the painting area first. And move towards the end point. The rest of the wall is now safe. Hold left click within the area to paint. Okay, so let's try that out. Let's go for painting. And... we can change the colour. If we really wanted to. So we can change it to like a... Well, what colour is it at the moment? Nah, it's a blank canvas. I like the idea of going with maybe a sort of turquoisey colour. Maybe something like that. Material. Plaster or stucco. Buy that one. So that goes in there. So, for our... let's buy two. Because in the previous game, that was often a thing. You had to buy multiples. So we're going to have then the paint roller, and it says you can select the area. So I can go for... Oh, good grief. Oh, okay. So you can make the paint roller massive or small. That's pretty good. So, set up finishing borders. It's not doing anything. Or do I need to get the paint first? Right, so... Click there, and click there. So the rest is now safe, apparently. And let's go ahead and... Well, that doesn't do anything. Oh, but that does. Okay. So it won't... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's went... Oh, look at... Oh. I can see it's went all over the other side. Fine. So this is a bit more detailed than the first game. The previous game, you would just simply hold, and it would, yeah, it would paint that bit. Have we run out of paint? We have. I'm not a fan of how much you have to move the mouse. I'm moving the mouse literally, hang on, from there to there is about, it's about 30 centimeters or 1 foot across the mouse pad just to get that. And this is on maximum sensitivity. Maybe there's options for it, but good grief. All right, and there we go. So we've painted a lot of this. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought we've been changing the size, and that's better. That's better, right? I don't know why it didn't work in the first instance, but there we go. And that's it now done. So we can do a similar thing here. So we want to say move down to that, left click there, increase the size of the roller, and well, here we go. Oh yeah, okay, right, that's easier. You can see there's loads of bits where you go over, but because we've already made it safe, that's fine. Now, I don't mind going over. Oh, hang on, I think we've missed a bit there. Yep. That's now rolled. All on here. Oh, it's getting stuck. It's getting stuck. Can we get there? We can. And there's just a little bit left to do on the... Yeah, there we go. The paint roller got stuck. I think it's because I was a bit... Let's go for that one. That one. That one. No, why can't I designate this wall? I can't designate this wall for some reason. No, I can. Have I missed a bit on that? It doesn't look like I have. It says squares. We're on 0 of 859. So am I just not painting it the right colour? Do they want a different colour? Possibly. On this top bit corner there as well. There we go. And then you've also got things like that. That piece there. So, yeah, you're going to have to do the edges as well. Alright. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't mind the whole left click and it just did it house flipper 1. It was quite easy. But, yeah. Alright. So in here, for example, it's asking us to get cyan and grey paint. Yeah. Yeah, it's wanting us to do, I think, a different one. Flooring-wise, I'm guessing the flooring is the same. So we've got building, we've done that. We've got surface finishing, we've done that. For this, that's demolishing as well. For the flooring, it's going to be a similar thing, one would imagine, because we'll just go to here and it's just squares. So marble and and then we would have to marble the whole thing. Oh, they'll probably just want wood to replace that, aren't they? Just wood and then marbles in here. Fair enough. So I think there's a bit of an amalgamation in... Oh, that window is dirty and it is not... Oh, I was going to say it has told us to clean it. Yeah, there's a bit of an amalgamation in the tooling, which is fine. We do have to buy some more stuff. We've got, obviously, loads of things to furnish. Paint up here. Do the floor. Editing connections. To be fair, that's one thing I hadn't read, because we need some light. Let's go ahead and check that out. So, lamp, check. Light switch, check. But how do you connect them? Switch the edit connections tool. Press on a lamp and then again on the light switch. Now they're connected. One light switch can control as many lamps as you want. All these items together are called a group. To finish editing the group, right click until you do this. All items will connect to it. Okay, press R to remove an item from the group, but be careful removing the last light switch from the group. Deletes the whole group. So in here then, we want, or it's asking us to place only 3 things, but no lights. So shall we place... There is a light there. So, pressing E seems to do nothing. So we have editing connections, and there we go. There's the connection, and there's that connection. So, E will turn the lights. Turns one of them on. Hang on. Is that not turning on? It's not that's not changing in terms of its color, but I think the lighting is being projected, but not on that bit there. Okay, we've got collecting trash. We got the flipper tool. Can we open the windows? We can open the windows. All right. So, I mean, it's basically just a sort of finish it off type of affair. It says that to finish off with the... Yeah, that's the flipper sense on, and that's with it off. It says to finish off... Just need to do that bit? Yeah. I wonder why it's not... Well, it's not completing that. Is it just because I've got cyan and grey paint? Just says we haven't got it all done, basically. So there and there. Can we use the big roller for this? I think we can. Yes, we can. Brilliant. All the way down. And then we'd have to do a similar thing in here. What sort of things can we buy? Let's have a quick look at that before we finish off. Let's go in the kitchen, actually. That's the one that mostly interests me. There's a fridge. There's your different colour schemes. Oh, you can have it as left or right. Is that for the door? I think so. You can change the details to glossy. Change the base. And there's the fridge. And can we open it? I was going to say, what? There's a fridge inside the fridge? No, it's because... yeah, because I was holding the tool. Oh, the fact that you can open them like that is pretty good. Okay. What else you've got? Ovens. You've got TV cabinets. And this is just, you know, we can do this however we want. We don't have to be... They're not telling us to place it in any particular area, so this is where the very much the creative side of it comes in. Can we turn the TV on? Oh, we can't turn the TV on. Right, uninstall. 2 out of 10. Literally unplayable. But yeah, we have the creative side now, where we just have to do whatever the tasks are, you know, asking us to do. But now it's a case of, well, as long as we buy them, we can place them wherever we want. We can put the TV on the roof if we really need to. That's not really a problem. I actually quite like that blue. But yeah, that's a bit of House Flipper, I think. House Flipper 2, the demo of, should I say. Oh, it's asking us to buy some windows. Oh, okay. And there we are. Right, so it's very easy to put windows in then. Yeah. Fair enough. What other tasks have we got in here? Vacuum. Or vacuum the leaves up. Gonna say how we're gonna get rid of those, but apparently the vacuum. In the first game there was the cockroaches, I think? I think so. And you had to vacuum those up. Let's finish off this little bit of flooring here. Again, it's quite an issue to get this done. Let's see if we can increase the sensitivity. That would be desirable. And it is this. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just put the rest down. That's fine. And it looks like you don't buy the panels separately and then pick them up and place them. That was the first game. So you got beds. There again, there's all the different colours you can pick. Details for duvets or the duvet. Pillows, mattresses. So you could place this wherever you'd like, really. Yeah, and you've got precise grid or precise placement, or the snap to grid, which is both is useful. And there's your lamps. There you go. All right. So I think we will leave it there for now. That's been a bit of House Flipper 2, the demo of. Okay, well, first impressions are positive. It's better looking than the first game. Not that I thought the first game was ugly or anything, but obviously times have advanced. There is a lot of customization. the fact that you can place windows and connect up switches is very much a positive thing. Don't know if radiators or the other connections are going to be in there. Actually, let's try one thing in the bathroom. It's asking us to place a toilet. So let's just buy that, and it goes in there. Right, so they've done away with the whole plumbing thing and the sort of mini game around that, where you would have to. There was like a mini game around it where you had to essentially like make sure everything was all. Let's place the radiator or towel rail, isn't it there? Yeah, you'd have to like do all the connections and stuff. I can totally understand why that's, why that was removed. It wasn't a amazing feature. That's a very high sink. Just realised. Yeah, it wasn't an amazing thing, and I could see why they've removed it. I don't know if radiator's going to be in there. More wiring. The wiring stuff's fine with the whole edit connections thing. You can just go for edit connections. And that, for example, to that light, and to that light, and to that light. And that's the group. So this should turn on those lights, which it does. But also, if we go to this one, can we then turn that on individually, or does it remove it from the group? It does indeed remove it from a group. So the light itself can only be connected to one group. You can't have multiple groups. Just a very minor detail, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, like I said, the first impressions are positive. Controls-wise, glass cleaning sensitivity you can increase, but not in the rolling and the spreading of the sort of tile grout. That would be a deal breaker for me, but I would very much like it to be increased in terms of its speed. But yeah, and the whole extendable paint roller. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for now. That's being a bit of House Flipper 2 demo. I'm gonna assume there's day-night cycle, because I think the shadows have the shadows moved. I think so. But looking forward to the full game. Definitely streamlining in terms of the tooling. Lots more options for precise and snap-to-grid placement. All of those options there are good. It does hold your hand in terms of what you need to do, which is totally fine. But cyan and grey paint vibrant. Yeah. But we'll see what the full game has to offer. Interesting one. Also, would be interesting to see just what the full game was going to do in terms of how you approach the different houses, whether or not you start a virtual company to buy properties, whether or not you've just been asked in to do a job as a contractor, which was sort of the stepping stone in the first game. You go through that before then buying properties and doing them up. I wonder if they're going to go with more like, well, we've had bunkers, we've had cyberpunk stuff. I mentioned at the start about this not being overly realistic, being on a desert island, but then in the first game we have got literally bunkers, and I think there's a Mars base, a moon base. We've got Halloween stuff, so can't really say fairer than that. But yeah, anyway, we are going to leave it there. That's been a bit of the game. Looking forward to the full version, and I may even continue on to finish off this property, because it is fairly engaging and chill at the same time. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.